Hello everybody and welcome to Romancefull's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now, this is a reading dedicated to the sign of Capricorn. So that being said, this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody. So please do take whatever resonates with you, whatever you're feeling comfortable with, and the rest of it, just leave it aside. If it doesn't seem like it makes sense to you, then most likely it is just not meant for you. That being said, if you do have any questions and you would like to have your own personal reading, please do contact me at romancefulltarot@gmail.com, and then I'll be able to, send you the correct information with the different type of readings that I can offer you, so you can go and get that clarity, so you can go and get those answers to those relationships that you want to have clarified. So that being said, if you do enjoy my channel, you enjoy my messages, please do take a brief moment, click the subscribe button to show your support to myself, to the channel, and I'd be very, very appreciative. So with no further ado, we are going to begin this reading. I have 3 different decks. I'm using Alice in Wonderland, I'm using Lenormand, and I'm using the Angel Answers. I'm not turning the Angel Answers right away because it really is just an answer. There's nothing else, okay? So I don't want us to really, I don't want to be influenced by it. I don't want you to be influenced by it. So we're going to just turn it at the very end to come and see if it correlates with the rest of the reading. So we're going to begin by turning these over, the Alice and the Lenormand. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what's going on in everybody's head and everybody's mind, and I'm going to try and give you that answer. So let's begin. I have here the Knight of Wands. I have the Devil. You don't want that guy. I have the Queen of Swords. I'd like to pretend I haven't seen him. I have the 8 of Wands. I have the 8 of Pentacles. I have the Tower. There's another card you don't want to see. I have the 2 of Cups. I have the 10 of Pentacles. I have the Hierophant. And I have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so as for the Alice in Wonderland, this is pretty much what is going on here. Okay, okay, but I'm not quite sure that you can actually see the side. Let me do this like that. Oh, well, that's better now, isn't it? You can see a little bit more. All right, there you go. Now you can see the Ace of Swords. So, okay, now let's do that like that, and voila! I have to turn around the Lenormand. I have the Rider, I have the magnifying glass, I have the mountains, I have the lady, I have the maze, and I have the key. Okay, so let's begin. We're going to begin with the Alice in Wonderland, and we're going to, kind of intermingle our way all the way to the Lenormand. So, as I said when I was flipping over the cards, okay, there's a couple cards in here you just don't want to see and you don't want, you don't like, I don't like neither, okay, and a couple of them are just really redundant, saying the exact same thing. We're talking here about the Devil. The Devil is just a devil, okay? You do not want the Devil. The Devil is all about manipulation. He, or, well, she, you hear it's a devil, so let's say it's a he. They manipulate. The Devil, they attract people to them, okay, because they're very, sometimes they're attractive, okay, but that's not really one of their traits. But that being said, they're normal in their being and their seeing and their appearance, right? But people are so attracted to them because, they have a great sense of charisma. They're funny, they're entertaining, they like to do parties, they like to have people over, and so people find them fun. They find them, interesting. It's not a boring night with the Devil. That being said, the Devil just kind of brings you in and lures you in slowly until you are attached, until you have no choice. You are there and you don't even know it. You're caught and you don't know it. It's like being tied to a leash yet not knowing that you're tied. And so this is really about being stuck there, and then they manipulate you and they do a bunch of things without you really realizing it until the very last moment, and then they're just going to deny it because there's a Devil. That being said, I have the Devil over here and I have the Devil over here, okay? The 2 of Cups in reverse is just not a good thing. So this is a Devil over here. The Devil over here is having a party. I feel as though, they're just going around doing whatever they have to do, and they're not really worried about anything into this relationship. I think they kind of figure they can have both at the same time. That maybe, you would never find out, or But this is just, a theory of their state of mind of what is going on. Now, I do believe that, over here I have the tower. The tower is when you found out, or if I'm the one who told you, I'm the one who, oh, I'm sorry, you can't see it. I'm the one who told you. But you are, getting a message here. So once again, either I'm the one telling you this message that, there is cheating going on and this just struck your tower and just, broke everything in a thousand pieces, or somebody else told you about it. Okay. But that being said, that was the message that you were supposed to receive, is really related to the cheating. I know that what you want right now, this is what you want. It's what you wanted for the longest time. You want a home. You want a nice, happy home, with a nice, comfy, luxurious couch and velvet, and you want the dog and the kitty cat, and you want the nice oriental rug and everything that goes with it. But that being said, sadly, this is not going to be the partner to have that with. At least, let me just say, unless they repent and they change and everything is completely changed for them, this is just not the right person. It's not the right relationship. This relationship is screaming toxic all over the place. So disappointment over here. Here I have you wondering, I say you, if you're a woman on the other side, okay, if you're a man, it's still you. This is really about wondering. It's about trying to figure out what is going on into the situation. It's about, trying to assess it, knowing that something is kind of going on, but you're trying to think at the same time. You're not thinking too much about, oh yeah, they are cheating. You're thinking about the past. You're thinking about all the good times you've had. You're trying to, go back into that mood, into that state of mind. You're trying to make yourself feel happy is what you're trying to do. So really, and at the same time, you're trying to assess everything. But, I do feel as though you are also going out. You're trying to find some with the Hierophant here. You're seeking advice. You're seeking advice from the community, from the help, from friends, from family. You're trying to figure out, and you're trying to see what to do. Maybe there's somebody in your surroundings who've been in this type of situation before, because really, quite frankly, you might not know it, but this goes on all the time. So maybe you do know somebody to whom this has happened to before, and maybe they had really good advice for you. But really, if you want to know, quite frankly, I think the best advice that you can get is really to communicate with your partner to find out what's really happening. Did this happen before? What they want to do from here on, I think, is really the best solution. When you go around, you get ideas, yes, and that's okay, and that's good. You should try that. But really, the main effort has to be with the partner, because that's where you're going to communicate, and that's where you're going to get the real answers. Well, hopefully they're going to be real if they do tell you the truth. That being said, I do feel like, you're just absolutely caught into this maze right now. You just don't really know how to get out. You don't really know what to do. You're feeling like you put an awful lot into this relationship, and you're just not getting what was planned. You're not getting what you were supposed to get. And this is really it's really a burden. It's sad. It's taking a lot of your energy. It's quite heavy upon your shoulders, because at a certain point when you did get the message over here, everything just came at a screeching halt. Everything just kind of stopped, okay? All the plans that you had for the future, that was all put on pause. And so I know that, you're stuck into the maze. You don't know where to go. You don't know how to get out. What you really need to do is you need to go back a few steps to where all of this began, to try and figure out what exactly went wrong there. If anything did go wrong there, because maybe this is, as I said, it's just a tendency. Some people are like that. Some people are not monogamous at all. Nothing to do with you, nothing to do with anybody else. That's just the way they are. That's just the way they like things. That being said, as I said, everything kind of stopped at a screeching halt. If you do want to stay into this relationship, there's an awful big mountain to climb up, okay? You have two different ways. You can either go around the base of the mountain, which is not going to be, as long. It's not going to be as arduous, but you're not going to learn as much. So if you are ready to go in this path with your partner, you're better up to escalate and to go all the way up, tiny little steps, baby steps, one at a time. You're going to learn, and you're going to be able to heal along the way. So this is really about plans, no longer good, no longer, no longer working. This is about a magnifying glass. It's all about looking. It's all about looking 2 times, 3 times, 4 times if you need to. Look at the details. Don't sign any papers if you don't have to right now, okay? By the way, don't do that. And if you are going to, read the fine print. But that being said, right now is really just about looking 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, evaluating, re-evaluating, and doing that over and over and over again. Because I do feel that you are completely ready whenever you do have that, all those information intuitions, you are ready to go to battle, okay? You are ready. You're going to have your proof. You're ready for that. I can see it, but I do feel as though the knight is going to be going away. I feel as though they are traveling into a different direction. The knight being your partner, by the way. I'm sorry I didn't mention it. So I feel as though they are going to be going away. Are they going to be going away forever? I don't quite know. I don't have that in my reading here, but they are going to be going away for quite some time here. So let's go see what the angels have to say. The angels have to say recovery. So you're going to have to recover. You're going to have to recover from this hurt. You're going to have to recover from this news. And you need to listen to your intuition. Okay, your intuition is going to tell you every single thing that you need to know. It's actually been talking to you for quite some time, but you haven't been listening. It's really, really difficult to listen to your intuition. So that being said, if you try and practice it, it will become easier and easier, and you're going to get an awful lot of information. So you'll see that your intuition is just like a treasure box. So that being said, this does conclude this reading. If you do have any questions or you would like to have your own personal reading, because this is a general, please do contact me at romancefulltarot@gmail.com. I do wish you a fantastic day. Many blessings. I wish you good luck with this. Much courage. Please don't forget to subscribe so you receive my following readings during the week. I put one out a day. So once again, much courage to you, many blessings, and I'll see you soon.